the cure. God help me checking in tomorrow morning. What is the story? Good morning. We are on the way to MBFI down in Cork. I'm working at MBFI today for the Ultimate Physique boys, Adam, Mark and Philly. I think they've got like 3, maybe 4 in the show today. Go on lad, hop out there. We'll be down there nice and early. We'll get a coffee in. I've got my meals prepped since last night. I prepped 2 rice meals, 2 chicken and rice meals, and also oats. So I'll potentially munch them on the way down. We threw a small bit of training. I apologise for the quality of the training that was in Sunday's video. It was like the lighting in Planet Health and stuff is like, and also obviously the camera died. And when we were doing the D-handle rows, like the lighting in that room is, I don't know what the story is. Okay, large coffee. 350, not too bad, like that's 20 ounce. That white t-shirt and coffee is not happening. I should not have even worn white. But we wore white. I'm wearing grey, white. It's probably not the best mix. And apologies that I have fucking no top on. But you just have to work with me here for a few minutes. 20 ounce, which is like obviously a large. Or an extra large, I'm not too sure. Americano. Just black. I don't even fuck with sweetener anymore. Just black. Not bad. Not bad. I was going to leave fats out completely today because if I'm getting an off plan, I was just going to leave added fats out. But I'm probably going to throw that in. It's going to help with, you know, taste with the coffee, to be fair. And I kind of fucked up the oats last night, so instead of... Oh... fucking dirt on the fucking floor of his Jeep on my fucking lunchbox. But that's what the oats are looking like. Yeah, and I ran out of fucking cinnamon. But we'll give you a taste test anyway. This is the cinnamon donut way. I was actually wrong. I wasn't working at MBFI last year. I wasn't even at MBFI last year. Because I'm pretty sure it was in Dublin. It was the year before I was at it, when it was in Cork. I'm pretty sure. It was WMBF that I was at last year. These still slap. With cinnamon. Or without cinnamon. There was a few Krispy Kremes in there and I was like, Like myself and Dan were in Galway a couple of weeks ago. We said we'd bring home a dozen for the house. And it was just like... I had half a glazed and then I had a bite of a Biscoff. And a bite of... the jam-filled one, but like they were grand. They weren't like, fuck. I know someone who's shredded to the bone like today, and if they have a Krispy Kreme after their show, it's going to be like fucking heaven. But for me, like fat was still high enough where I'm not starved to the bone in terms of body fat, you know. We're going to be running with no top for the next while. I'll throw the top back on. We're going to crack on. The camera isn't going to be able to hold itself here. If I had the suction cup, I'd be chatting away to you. This video would be fucking 2 hours long because I would just drive and talk, but I can't, and I'm not going to break it the first day we're using it, so. One more bite. Yo, we've arrived. The antenna on the Jeep, like, the Jeep is, you know, tall, and the antenna on it was just... So I've taken the antenna off for when I'm going home later because I'm not breaking his antenna now. So we're getting dressed. Mark was actually doing an in-person check-in in the car park with his lad Nathan. So I'm going to walk down to them now and we'll crack on.
Black spread.
Tom Dooley, lad, fair play. 2nd place in novice A out of like 6 or 7 lads, and I don't think the fella that won the class was novice. But it's 3:30, they've just gone on a break. I got one of these from the shop a few minutes ago. Lucozade Alert, Mango Peachade. There's no Monster in the whole shop, but it's actually very tasty, so I'm probably going to get a 2nd can on my way back to keep me going, because it's long, like, it is long, so, you know, waiting around. We haven't had any of Ultimate Physique boys' lads up yet. They have one in classic, one in men's physique, and then one in figure. There's a bikini. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm back to carbs. Absolutely ravenous. I haven't recorded much, obviously, you know yourself. We're going to get in a nice little meal, chicken, rice, pineapple, and I'd say that'll be it. I can't sit down for too long though because we're on the job, but we have here chicken, rice, and a little bit of pineapple there. I have ketchup with me. Barbecue sauce probably would have been nicer. Actually, a little bit of beetroot and peas in here as well. Being realistic, it's probably going to be a late enough finish. That's us wrapped up. Show days, you think will finish at a certain time and they go on about 2 hours later. But that's all good. Quick breakdown of the camera. Well, I'm going to break it down into its pieces so nothing gets broken on the way home, but then I have to get out of this car park because the Jeep is not suitable for the fucking car park that we're in. Let's get some good food in. I skipped one meal because I didn't go back to the Jeep to get it. And, you know, obviously I'm not going to miss something just for the sake of me getting a meal in, you know. So we're one meal saved, we'll say, for tomorrow, more than likely. So we need a big feed. We haven't eaten since, I'd say maybe like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm not too sure. In and around that time anyway. But I'm absolutely starving. So we're going to head straight for a munch. Hopefully we are not delayed getting out of this place. Order is in. It's going to take about 20 minutes to make. I've had it once before, and if it's as nice as it was before, this will be the nicest meal I've had in months. Months, let me tell you. But that gives me 20 minutes to back up everything from the shoot, to just have peace of mind. Everything was recorded onto what I do now. I record it onto 2 SD cards, but again, you just never know, and especially with me and my luck, you just never know. So we're going to back everything up and it'll allow me to edit a few more bits. But yeah, they're just long days. They're long days, so anyone who's dieting, I can imagine, you know, tough kind of days. Do you know, like if I was on the diet now, like I'm still tempted to get an old can of Monster, but I just want to go home and be able to plant myself in the bed. And the can of Monster will probably make me even more tired. We may still get a can of Monster after the food, but I'm probably just going to be stuffed. So we'll see. A Coke Zero should do it, and a bit of water. First, ice cold Coke Zero, man. I apologise as well, the Jeep is very dark. That probably brightens it up a small little bit. But lo and behold, to start off, right, we got 2, one for myself. If I want it, I'll taste it at least. I said I get 2 because they can have them at home. We went to Decent Munch. I know you can't see that because the light is blinding it, but they do cheesecakes, just one flavour. Kinder and Biscoff. Myself and Danielle's probably both favourite flavours. 2 of them together. Bang! And then Chipotle sauce. I should have gotten a couple of them actually. I should have gotten garlic mayo as well. Chicken goujons. Just as well I didn't actually eat that meal. I'm not too sure if these are like loaded fries. I should have probably just gotten normal fries, but I'm making this off-plan meal work that I've barely eaten all day. These have like pepperoni, bacon, chorizo, cheese. Oh, that looks unfucking believable. And then the piece de resistance. If this is as nice as what I remember it to be. Smash patties, smash burger with buttermilk chicken, cheese, and curry sauce. You have a choice between curry and satay sauce. Look at those chips. They're naughty fucking things now. This is the burger. Oh man. And then we have the goujons. A lot of carbs and a lot of fat. Anyone who's dieting now, just look away. Just get off this video. I would have come and done the job in Cork for free, just so I could have an excuse to get this. The chipotle mayo is spicy. I'm going to do a goujon. The Cure. God help me checking in tomorrow morning. That's all I'll say. That is unreal. It's another week down. I'll be back in the gym again for push tomorrow. This is definitely going to fuel the pump. I'm just hoping I'm not waking up like an absolute mess in the morning. Do you know what I mean? And checking in. Like, that's what would happen to me in the past. So I'm just hoping that's not going to be the story in the morning. And I can just, you know, look similar to what I did last week. And this isn't going to absolutely fuck me over. But I am aware, you know, like, with that amount of like saturated shitty fat and just the sheer amount of food going in, we'll see. I'll be doing the check-in regardless, so if it's shit, it's shit. Keen, you've seen the food here. This is like the hardest I've gone in, and fucking hell, I've had a good week of training, a really good week of training, and expenditure has been ridiculously high. If you saw my tracker, the amount of steps, obviously cardio done, food nailed all week. This is like one meal. Say I had, you know, 4 meals total today, and then 5 meals for the rest of the week. That's 6 days of 5 meals is 30 meals plus 34, or plus 4. 34 meals across the week. 1 meal out of those 34. It's not doing anything to me realistically. Yeah, tomorrow morning it's going to have an effect. It's probably going to have a big effect on the scale weight. But across the whole week, it's not something I need to be worried about. If I was dieting, nothing like this would be happening. You know, it just wouldn't. And that's where obviously everyone does go wrong. Not everyone, apologies. That's where people obviously do go wrong with their diet and just see nothing happening because they're hammering it all week like I used to do. The weekend, which is, you know, just under 40% of the week, 30-something% of your whole week is absolutely ruined by this. I'm not really a big cheesecake man. Those couple of bites there would probably do me, you know. Like one cheesecake probably would have been enough, save me another €5. But just in case I really wanted it and then Danielle couldn't have any, I wanted to get her something, you know. Because I'm just such a nice guy. But this burger is... Oh lad, that was good. It wasn't like there, you know, I wouldn't say it was there. But it was there, you know, it was nice. It was a good feed. It's getting... I'm not too sure, you know, I'm not up on these food rating things. Because it could be a lot nicer out there for a smash burger, you know. We'll give it an 8.5. Just 8.5 across the way. It gives us a lot of room for improvement. Oh, God. I had to stop off for diesel, so... Am I taking the piss? Pineapple chunks. One thing. Do you know what? I notice every video, I end the video and then I have to bring the camera out for something else again. And I'm bored because I'm driving home and Danielle or no one else is here with me, so there's nothing else to do, only, you know, watch a bit of YouTube soon. But the thing I find with meals now, yeah, you could say I'm still food focused, to be fair, because I'm food focused in a way just because I'm scared to fucking let shit go again. But I don't, you know, after having that big meal there, I don't have any regret or anything like that, and it feels good because I know like that I'm going to have a good session tomorrow with that. I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. It's just the way it is. I know this all sounds like really weird stuff to people. It's just because like I've been doing this for so many years, and I know if you're in that as well, like you get that, do you know? Like a lot of people watching this as well, if there is a lot of people watching it, will get that, but then a lot of people won't get that either. I know it's all just psychological, man. It's all just psychological. It's a good thing in one way, but it's obviously a bad thing in another, do you know? Who knows? Is that the shades? That's the shades. Gotta go.